Hi, this is Richie.
This is Christian.
This is Kiral.
And this is Five Guys Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about Humble Indie Bundle 11.
We're also going to be talking about the processor AMD says will trump any Intel with smoother gaming.
And yet another thing we're going to be talking about is a new series that is going to come out from Five Guys Gaming on our 1-year anniversary.
So, for those of you who didn't know, the Humble Bundle has released their 11th Indie Bundle, which is comprised of several different things.
And so, Richie, can you speak English?
English? Well, anyway, there's about what looks like 9 different games at the moment, and most of them are pretty good. I mean, there's Fez and Dust and Guacamelee. There's an
I like
exclamation point. And then it's a pretty good price, you know, it's for a good cause. It's Child's Play, charity, you know, gets all this proceeds and stuff. And it's about $4.65 to unlock all the good games. But, you know, you could be a little bit more charitable like me and Kiral was yesterday and, you know, give them a little extra, like 5 cents.
But remember, this price can change.
It can change with change.
And it's got 5 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes, and 29 seconds left.
From the
time of recording.
From the time of recording. And so far, my experience with it, Kiral can comment on this too if he wants to.
Yeah, we both bought it.
Yeah, we both bought it. I felt like so far my best experience was on the swapper. It seemed the most stable. I liked Fez, but there seemed to be a lot of screen tearing, so I'm not sure if that's permanent or
I'm sure
changed.
if we messed around with the graphics, there is some sort of solution online that we can find.
Yeah, and Dust, if you're comfortable in your masculinity, is a great game too. So, Christian, what were you going to talk about?
All right, so today we're going to be talking about the new AMD processor that they're going to come out with, which has a total of quote-unquote 12 cores, 12 compute cores. It's said to have 4 actual CPU cores and 8 GPU cores, and it gives an unheard of level of computing independence that gives AMD the
Special words.
validity of saying
snappy.
of saying a dozen compute cores.
So that means it's an APU, right?
It is an APU. It is the AMD A10 7850K, I believe.
You think it is? You sure about that?
Yes, it is a 7850K. The GPU frequency is 720 megahertz.
That's not bad.
The L2 cache is 4 megabytes. Cache. Compute cores, it's got 12. Again, the 4 CPU, 8 GPU. Max turbo is 4 with a 3.7 gigahertz.
Yeah, Christian.
So it's not too bad.
You should explain to our viewers what a GPU is. An APU.
I was gonna say, an APU is when a processor uses. Yeah, I made the little square in my hand. Processor uses handles all the computing power and graphics processing power.
Ooh.
And so a cool thing about this is it uses the R7 graphics. So if you buy an R7 graphics card, which that is compatible with this, let's just say it's around $100, you can get this APU plus a $100 graphics card, and they will crossfire, which will increase your gaming experience.
So theoretically, buying this and getting a GPU like that, you could, in theory, save some money on getting it and still be able to play Titanfall at 60 FPS like the 750 Ti.
Yes.
Can you tell us the different specs of all 3 of the possible APUs on the line that I'm seeing right here?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. So, with the A10 7850K, the one I just talked about, it's got the 12 compute cores with 4 CPU and 8 GPU again. The A10 7700K has 10 compute cores with 4 CPU and 6 GPU. And then the A8 7600 has 10 with, again, 4 CPU, 6 GPU.
I think it's amazing just the fact that there's 10 cores and no one's really talked about it that much.
Yeah.
But now that there's 12, that's a pretty big deal.
Boom.
And it looks like, from what I'm reading, it's an FM2 Plus.
FM2 Plus. Okay, yeah.
Doesn't that seem
So,
a little old?
It's
Is
not
that-
too
is
bad,
that me?
but anybody that has the FX processors with the AM3 Plus not gonna be compatible,
Yeah, that's a bummer.
which is a
So for Christian,
Yeah.
he can't get this. Well, for me and Kiral, we can't get this either because
Yeah,
we
Intel.
have
We're
Intel.
snobs.
We're not snobs,
You're
but
snobs.
we're just better than both
Oh.
of Josh and Christian. But so Kiral, what's the big news?
Well, Five Guys Gaming is going to come out with a podcast. What
Woo!
was that? Woo! Yeah.
Podcast.
So this is where we're going to be talking about different topics that we wanted to talk about.
You get to see our glorious faces.
Yeah.
For the first time.
So I believe we're going to be releasing it on SoundCloud and doing a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's pretty special. And it's on a big day.
Our 1 year anniversary, March
yeah.
1st.
Birthday. When we had more views in those 2 days than most of the rest of the year. But who cares? It's a 1 year. It's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
We haven't given up yet. Because we feel like you're important to us, all 40 viewers of you.
40 subscribers.
40 subscribers.
Well, on average. Well, not on average, but, 40 views.
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, those of you who haven't subscribed,
You should.
You should do that.
You should do that so you could watch that podcast. Which
or
would be
any
cool.
other fantastic videos that we will make in the future.
Because he sounds so enthusiastic about it.
Woo!
It's
So,
fun.
basically, to sum it up for this video, AMD's coming out with 12 cores. The humble indie bundle is worth $465 at the moment. I wouldn't pay 10 for it though. And podcast.
Five Guys Gaming.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Do
Comment if you want to see the podcast. But if you don't want to see it, we're still going to do it.
So, take
You
that.
should just watch it.
Take that. You should watch it. We're probably pretty entertaining sometimes. Keyword being sometimes.
Alright, well, bye.
See you later.
Woo!
Everybody wants answers, and I don't have any. They do.